Hi everybody, we're just starting with some of this. So just turn the waist and that's going really nicely this class. I'm hoping to attract people because I did teach at the Burwell Bells on, anyone remember when it was? Was it Thursday? Thursday. Yeah, because we learnt to be, we said, oh, but it was WRC. Well, I'm not sure if Burwell Bells is with WI anymore, or whether they've gone independent. Quite a few of the WIs have gone independent. Well, we saw a poster down at the co-op and it said WI. Yeah. At Burwell, yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh, okay. Well, that's clever of them. Oh, you should have come and gate crashed. Yeah. So I think they charge, I'm not sure how it works, but I think they charge money to come or something, but I really like that hall, so I think what I might try and do, it's lovely, and I look, it's got a really high ceiling, which is also good, and it's got a gorgeous kitchen, and it's got a car park, and it's got looms, all the things you need, and it's got like a stage area, so if it gets too crowded, I can get on the stage and teach the Tai Chi, and other people can come on the stage as well if they fancy it. So I am going to look into that for the Monday night class because I reckon, and it's cosy in there, it was warm. It was warm, and there was a kettle. I mean, you know. So I was really impressed, and everyone had, and there was loads. There was about 70 people there. It was yeah. I mean, we couldn't do any walking. No, but we could do the sort of standing and raising the arms. Something like that, between 60. Well, that's what she said. I mean, I didn't really, because unfortunately now on a Thursday, I've actually got a Tai Chi class I teach at the care home now, because they want to try and get members of the public to come. So there's that integration thing. Where was that on? Histon. I teach at Histon on Thursday night, and it's all seated. So it's seated down class, but it's more for relaxation. So we do a lot of visualizations, relaxing and noticing things, and with a really nice music on. Oh, it's just blissful. And the dog usually comes, Pip, and he likes to lie on the floor. Yeah, get completely blissed out. So you can tell it's a good session. It's very relaxing because of the dog and how relaxed he is. So it's just a really wonderful session. But because I have to do paperwork after, I can't leave till I've done all the paperwork, otherwise I can't get paid. Yeah. So once I done that, then I had to get in the car and drive back to Birmingham. So it was a bit of a, I couldn't get there till after 8. I said, look, I'm doing my best. But, it's very good though. It's very good. Let's have people read that piece that was yeah, but Tai Chi is good for everything. Well, yeah, but it's good for everything. It's good for like if you've had falls problems, it's good for that. It's good for heart things because it's gentle, so you don't, because you're not doing nothing that's too strenuous. Well, I mean, you can do strenuous Tai Chi. That's what I teach on Friday morning. Tai Chi fitness, but that's more for people that, you know, haven't got those things, and you can, and it's for arthritis, you can do it if you've got arthritis, you can do it, you've got all sorts of nerve things going on. If you've had a stroke or whatever, it's very, very good. Really nice. So we're just breathing. and keep moving. So notice the breath as it comes in and out. So this is currently the exercise I'm really working at the moment. Notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. So you're floating up with the crown of the head. Floating up the crown of the head. You're sinking down with the hips. And you're feeling the ground on your feet. And just be nice and gentle. So you're looking forward and listening behind your butt. Just notice your posture. Notice your alignment, actually. Notice your alignment. So it's not posture. When we talk about posture, that's like shorthand. It's not really like a standing still thing. It's a moving kind of way of aligning yourself so that whatever you're doing, you're always like at maximum, the maximum correct way of stacking yourself up so that it works better, really, just a little bit. Yeah. Because the thing is, as soon as you say the word posture, people tend to get a bit that's not really what we're about. That's right. So I might ask my cello teacher about it. I don't see her as much as I'd like to. She's an Alexander teacher, very, very good Alexander teacher. And Alexander has got quite a lot in common with Tai Chi, except that Tai Chi is also martial art. You can't really whack people if you do Alexander technique, but in Tai Chi you can. So it's really good. And also things like self-defense stuff. So you like in class. I couldn't physically get to class last week. I went online, but he does applications of the moves we're learning. So everything that we learn, even this, you can use in a didactic way in a sort of self-defense thing. So they use it for self-defense. So or can do. There we go. Fantastic. And sink the hips. Sink the hips. Back and down. We'll do a basic number, take it easy side. Just because it's getting in touch with our body. So I've started doing a bit more on the meditating side of things because I thought, well, that's going to help improve my Tai Chi. I think if I give that a go. So I've signed up for a course in how to do meditating. So okay, well, I said it was beginners. I said it beginning. The problem is it's online and it's a whole month, starting on the 1st of November, and it's half an hour. You have to sit and meditate half an hour with this bloke at 7 AM every day for a month. So I thought, well, it's a challenge in itself. It's got to well, I mean, I thought, why not? I'll give it a bash and see how I get on. And you know, I'll let you know. Well, that's what you got afternoon naps for, isn't it? So because I did a thing yesterday with the same group, and it was on about it was a peace vigil. I thought, well, that sounds like a good idea. We probably do. And you just had to sit there and breathe. And then they were giving us things to think about, you know, thinking peaceful thoughts, watching with it. And I thought, oh, this is nice. And then they says, oh, we've got this, you know, all sorts of interesting courses and things as well. For any of you who haven't done it much before. And so I thought, well, why not? I'll just sign myself up. So
yeah, I was trying to go down and getting on that one. Yeah, it's not a challenge.
Yeah, but it's not because it's now that. You can do it lying down. You can actually do it. I've done the odds. Although I'm not a Buddhist or whatever, I do find the tools from meditating useful for when I'm teaching the Tai Chi and doing anything really. So I do go to day retreats where you spend the whole day doing, and they do sitting down meditation, walking meditation. You can do lying down meditation. I've done lying down meditation. Yeah, that's sweet. The only problem is it does make you, it's really tempting just to fall asleep, but you're all very relaxed and it's lovely. But the walking meditation is the one I find the easiest to do. The sitting meditation I find quite tricky, but that, you know, it's still, even the way I do it, when I've finished, I feel more relaxed and I feel better, even though I've been fidgeting around. It's more about getting back to where you are and stuff, and it's really, really useful, especially if you're like, I've parked my car somewhere and I can't remember where it is. You kind of go into it and think, okay, oh, there it is, and it just means you can function a lot better just by, you don't have to go full out Buddhism or anything. But I just found it, and I found it really nice actually sitting. There was about 140, 50 of us on Zoom thinking peaceful thoughts, and I was like, no, this is nice. It's very moving, very, very nice. And the people that led it, they'd actually just come back. They've been hanging out around Israel. They do meditation retreats for the Israeli and Palestinian people to sit together, which is pretty awesome. You don't get to hear about it on the news, but I was like, oh, thank goodness that's happening. I was like, wow. I mean, these two, they're quite young as well. These two.
So you think I've seen them before, but they get together.
They get together, and they've actually got an awful lot in common, funnily enough. But so it was all that, and I thought, this is a nice thing to do.
So I just keep seeing an orange head, and it would come the tree.
Oh, it's the tree. The tree. It's hedge. Is it the hedge trimmer man?
It's got to be.
Yeah,
I can see someone who can do that.
Yeah, they have to wear high vis, so you know, there's the rules, health and safety and all that. So how are we doing? We're thinking you should come and join in, but not with the hedge trimmer though. You should join in a nice glass.
Just nice orange top.
Oh yes, I can see.
Excellent. So then open the arms.
So we haven't got the coat, we've got the extra.
It's quite fun because you hear the cows, or you hear there's this chicken rooster thing, isn't there?
Yeah.
Sometimes cockerel.
It's not very good with the time though, is it?
No, I don't think any of us are very good with the time. I mean that class long now, but yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour earlier, isn't it?
Yeah.
That always confuses me. I mean, at least the mornings are a bit lighter, but then it just means it's getting darker early, doesn't it? Which I don't like as much. I don't think that's very good. No, there's been talks of getting rid of it, but the problem is, I think they tried it one year, but then there was a whole load of accidents.
Oh, right, and I think in Scotland, because it's
very, very dark, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's very dark. I don't think they're code at all, so. But it just basically means it's
means when I wake up in Africa, my son is well.
yeah,
Just makes the evening seem long, doesn't it?
it makes the evening seem very long, yeah, and, yeah. I mean, there was they had a good reason for it.
It was during the war,
In the
wasn't
war,
it?
wasn't it? Yeah, something like that.
So there was many days.
There was,
Yeah.
it's to kind of maximise how much you got during the day, isn't it? Something like that. So let's do this. Just relax the muscles either side of the spine and think of lengthening. So this floats and this sinks.
It's always strange to go into Europe because some of them are 2 hours there. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing in America that's on Zoom, a folk club in America that's normally starts at 8, but a couple of times a year, because their clocks change out of sync with ours a week later. So it's starting at 7 today, so I might actually be able to make it. It's really good.
I thought it was quite strange. I went to the Hoover Dam doing that. say, it's,
Yeah,
and you're one side of the road at this one time, because one's Arizona, the other's Nevada.
yeah, and they're different.
And they're different.
Yeah, it's right next to each
Yeah,
other.
we stood there, looking like that was in a different time zone, and it's very strange. Because they got about 8 times.
Yeah, that's right. They got Pacific time, something else time, and
Yeah.
it's all very good.
We worry about all of them.
So we've got a lot less to worry about with
Yes.
1 hour. But it does throw people. So you want to let the arms drop and come up. Drop and come up. That's it. Okay, very good. So I'll see how we get on. I'm just going to have to get out of bed and just do it. Just try it out. I mean, I can always go back to bed after.
If you really access meditation, you're going to sleep anyway.
Exactly. So I just thought, you know, a whole month. I think, yeah, let's just give this a go. If I managed it for half an hour last night. I thought, and I was all right, didn't fidget too much. I thought, well, you know, you can do that. I'll let you know how we get on.
Yeah, I don't know experience. It must be really good for you.
It is good for you, but it can because I've looked into it. It can bring up stuff as well because you're
Alright.
so you kind of, it's like sorting out all your shelves or something. So you can bring up stuff. That yeah, but I mean Tai Chi does that anyway. So this is just like another way of doing it. So you just sort of deal, you know, you just keep practicing it and sort itself out. Turn the palms up. But there was a thing saying if you're having any mental health issues, you've got to get permission from your doctor before, which makes sense actually, because if it's bringing up stuff that you might want to talk about with a counsellor, if you see, you know, they sometimes have counsellors with you, and that might help. So I thought, yeah, no, this sounds pretty good actually. So just do that. So we're just looking at the loosening really. Again, let go of the lower back, let the arms drop. And then transfer the weight and do this one, just show you that from the side view. So you just want to let the arms drop down. They drop down. So you know that thing's, you're just letting it go. As soon as you've got it in the right spot, it just drops. We're waiting for a delivery today, and it's coming any time between 1 and 6. So we're doing it in shifts where I live because I've got to leave at 2:30 to teach the WI at Barton, and then that's it. I'm out until I finish at Burwell at 6. I won't be back till after 6. So I said, look, I can do this bit because someone else. I live in a shared house. So. Keep breathing. And then 4, 3, 2, and 1. Balance. Wow. 3, 2, 1, and keep breathing, very good.
How can you get out of breath? Must be doing it.
Weird, isn't it? Because look, we look like we're doing nothing. You just have to occasionally remind yourself to breathe in. And then it will breathe out. Because I was doing a thing with Carell, and he was getting us to really concentrate. And then he looked around the room, looked at us, and went, "Ah, breathe in, everyone, breathe in." Funny. I thought, oh yeah, forgot about that. So there's a masters coming, a Chen masters coming over to this country in November. So he's in Ireland at the moment, and they're following him around on his tour. It's a bit like rock star. So it's the son, one of the sons of the what used to be the flag bearer that's now basically semi-retired. So now he's sending his sons out around the world teaching Tai Chi. And there's some in Reading. There's some classes in Reading that he's doing. I want to go to the Friday and the Saturday. He's also in Bristol, but I can't make that one. But should be quite interesting. If I learn anything, it's slightly different to how his dad does it. That's the only confusing thing. So I've mainly learned off people that learn his dad. But he's very good. I mean, he's very good. He's very good. I mean, if he's teaching like seminars and evening classes and private classes, and, so it's pretty good. Okay. Six, 7, 8, and 10. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some seated DIY massage, because I thought that seems to be very popular the other week, and it's quite a good way of getting in touch with your body. So remember when we sit down, just to remind the viewers at home. So I feel the back of my knees against the chair, but I'm not pushing it against them. I'm just, it's a light contact, and then I sink my sitting bones down, like angle my body, I let my arms relax, and I just go down, 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 down until I've sat in my chair. And then how to get back up again, we'll here we go. And then I just go, whee, and then I sit down. Oh. And then we'll sit down, we'll do the, and just however it works. If you need to press on your knees, we found the other week, we found a good technique for people that have got knees that are waiting for a replacement, or are their own authentic vintage knees, that sometimes it's good to press on here, and you press on there, and then you let go, and then when you come back down, you can do it like that, and that works as well. We found that it's not quite as elegant, but it's about what works, which is more important. I'll just move that down a bit. And it's very good to just be able to, so I'm just feeling that. Just really, So it is very tempting, and I mean, if you've got a big sofa to fall down into the chair and just read, but it's better the leg strength to very gently place yourself in the chair using correct biomechanics. So we're just going near the edge of the chair, and we're just going to very gently just turn like that. Very breathing. And then shake them. And then we'll go round and round. That's it. So just feel that in your lower back. Oh yeah, we're doing the soaring thing, so I have to wear an orange hat because it's got branches falling on his head, and then it's a visor, so if you get the branches spitting out back at you. I have a friend that's a tree surgeon, and he climbs up them as well. He has this special rope thing, like you get up and down the mountain, except he gets up and down these trees. It just is amazing. Yeah, it seems quite fair with me, but he gets well paid.
Yeah.
He loves it. He loves climbing up arse. It's all brilliant. So then we go round and round to the other direction. Yeah, my job's quite boring. Okay, and then what we'll do is just imagine you're reaching down, pick up a tenner, and you come back up, and then you reach down. So it feels it, you can feel it just gently stretching. That's the muscle that's responsible for lower back stability, the quadratus lumborum. It attaches on the top of the hip joint and then sticks on one of the lower rib, and it's like this rectangular shape. So, but it's solid kind of rectangle, and it just helps you do this movement. So it stretches one side and bends the other. Right, and then we up, over, and down. And then, oh, that's getting better, isn't it? Bird folds its wings, you can do in the chair, so you just lean back. Oh, and then you lean forward. Oh, it's so wonderful, isn't it? And then you lean back. Oh, and then you lean forward. And then you lean back. Molding. Right. And we're all breathing. Fantastic, okay. Great. Right, we'll do the Tai Chi Golden exercise, so we like this, and we'll just do it without the stretch. Just go up, feel the stretch. I've still got a little bit of a bend there, and then we come down, and we're just feeling that. I like this one, brilliant. And then we go and lean, and then we do the same exercise that we've just done with the arms, but it looks a bit different, obviously, because we've got this different angle. So the bottom hand will come along, will come out a bit more, but they are moving the same amount. So you try and get them to move the same amount. And then one more time, save the goal, very nice. And okay. Last one, grab hold of the chair, hold your knee, and turn and look. And you, when I did this, this would be a bit snooty. And then you come back to the middle. Then 1, 2, 3. It's just a nice stretch for the back. Back to the middle. And then 1, 2, 3. And then just go round and round again. 1, 2. So that's the chair creaking. That's not many. 3, 4. 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. And then we go round in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's wiggle your toes. Wiggle your toes and then raise your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3. Then give the leg a shake and just circle, circle. Give the leg a shake, circle outwards, circle inwards. Then that one. Oh, okay, so rubbing the hands together, I'll just put my specs. So I'll put my specs there, then I know where they've got to. Otherwise, if I put my glasses down and I've got made a mental note, I can't actually see where I've put them. It's a bit of a nightmare. So now you make a claw shape with your hands, and then we're tapping. And then you go round like this, just tapping, tapping around the hands. And interlock the fingers, tap. And then interlock the fingers that way, tap. This. the other way, so you've got the tiger's mouth. And then just very gently tap the wrist together. Then very gently just massage the face. Tap. So where the jaw opens and closes, that can get a bit tight. So you can just and then underneath the chin. And then what you do is you make like that or like that, either side of the ear. And then round the ears and then make a fist either side of the neck. So go around like that, down, round like that, down. Okay, and then putting on the earlobes down, 1, 2, 3, and then putting on the earlobes up, 1, 2, 3, and then be careful. But if you've got hearing aids for this one, you put your middle finger in the ears, and then you pull it out 5 times. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've got no idea why she does that, but that's just what we did when we did the DIY college, and we were doing all that and all this and all this, and then oh, and around the eyes, I forgot to smooth out the head. So I forgot that you smooth out your head, you smooth it out. That's it. And it's very, very nice, and you just feel better. And she says it helps you to look younger, and you can massage around the eyebrow and the eye socket, and then we've got this point here, which is good for sinuses, and then she pressed there on the cheek, and these are like acupuncture points, and then there's one under the nose, under the eyebrow, where the eyebrow and the nose meet. That can get quite painful, that one. It's an acupuncture point there. And then you have one under the nose that you just sort of vibrate. She got us to vibrate, and then one there. And did that as well. Ask an acupuncturist what that's for, but it does feel, it feels good anyway. So who cares? It's just really good. So the shoulders. So you just sit nice and tall. So we got a good sitting alignment, and you're sinking sitting bones down. And then you just tap on the shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then down the inside of the arm, and up the outside of the arm. Down the inside of the arm, and up the outside of the arm. Keep that on. Just see a pin on the floor. Yes, for that. Naughty. So I'll put that in the kitchen. It's up the inside of the arm and down the outside of the arm. I'll put a pin in here. Yeah, we used to get loads of pins when we were in Sutton Pryor Village Hall because of the quilters. And there'd be pins and needles and all sorts all over the floor. We'd have to de-pin the floor. So that was something. Oh yeah. Yes, but you've got to be, because if there is a pit, although it was lying flat, you never know what your shoe might pick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, doing this art does teach you to notice stuff, and it's quite good. If I'm with my friend Nick, the one that wrote the book about the kingfishers, I went to see him last week, and we went and looked for the kingfishers. It was great, but you do notice a lot of things that other people miss because he's so slow as well. It's almost like being someone that's meditating, because he'll just be very, very quiet. I go, oh, there's a such and such there, and it's so brilliant. Okay, and then just brush down the arm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brush down the other arm. And then you go across and across. We're all breathing. And then do that with the other arm. So go across and so go away, toward, away. Right, and then just rub your lower back. If you can tap your lower back, that's good. And you can tap either side. Tap either side and go back. Just to help wake it up. Or you can rub back. It's really, really good. And then and then round the hips. And then down the outside of the legs. If you can reach your feet, tap the top of the feet, and then come the inside of the leg. Don't worry, if you can't reach your feet, don't worry about it. Keep breathing. Okay, let's do the knee one. So you stretch the leg out a bit, just so you can get underneath and on top, but we start sideways. So you make the cup shape with your hands, and we'll do 8 of these. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then under and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then tap around the knee joint. Just tap around the knee joint. Tap, tap, tap. And then massage around the knee. Oh, that's lovely. You can rub it, you can massage it. Just think nice thoughts. Okay, and then give that knee a shake. Just great. Let's do that with the other knee, otherwise it will feel left out. So yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tapping round, tap, 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 tap. Very good. Oh. It's just nice to be kind to your body, isn't it? You know, knee joints often don't get a look in. You kind of forget that they're just sticking out, aren't they? Until they start to hurt, and then you know that this is knee maintenance. And then just give that leg a shake, and then waggle your knee, and then try that. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, very good. And then what ankles? We better do the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get there eventually. 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. Up, down, 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 down. Nice and tall. Breathing in and out. Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Well, there's something very satisfying.
Oh, when you do that one, yeah, my favourite one's when we do the big stamps.
Yeah.
We'll
what it is.
we'll do that. How do time? Oh, we're nearly time for tea break. So what I'd like to do is we'll look at a bit of the silk reading. We'll do the standing up. Do we want to practice standing up and sitting down? I think we should. Now we've got better knees. That might be a better idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to do thunder feet, where you make a loose fist with both hands. I'll just demonstrate, and you go like that. What we do is we do 8 big stops like that. Okay, afterwards. So we do a count of 10 thunder feet, or running thunder. I think she calls it running thunder or something like that. And then we do 8 big stomps. And then we'll practice a few up and downs. We'll do a little bit of silk reeling, and then we'll stop for tea, and then we'll go and have a look at Mark's thing. And then when we look at Mark's thing, I'm gonna have to pause the video because you should go to his course. But we can have a look at it because I'm practicing teaching it. So here we go. Ready, steady, and 5, 6, 7, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we want to do 2 more? All right. That's all like it. So then we just do this. We'll do some swings. So use have one foot slightly in front actually. Either your left or your right, doesn't matter which. And we just breathe in and out, and then just try 1, 2, and 3. Oh. Don't worry if you haven't quite managed it. That's it. Well, that's it, isn't it? I think so. There's definitely those of you that didn't quite manage to get up after the 3. Your upward movement, the actual movement that you're doing, is better than when we first started. How did we get in and out? I can't remember. It was something about someone mentioned about people getting stuck in baths or getting in and out of it. And then I thought, oh well, I've just done this with my cello teacher, getting in and out of the chair. And I've done it with my Tai Chi. Let's all do that. And then we had a bit of a theme, getting in and out of chair. So let's just very gently walk back until we can feel the chair. Now position yourself so you feel through the back of your legs that you're in the right space. Then sink the hips back, angle the body, and then you just sink, 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 and then you just very gently rest. Better, yeah. Yeah. Well, we are improving. Yeah. Good job. And then we bottom walk, because he called it bottom walking, Simon. And then you can have one foot slightly in front and both feet parallel. And then we just do the same thing, except we come up and then we sink down. Let's go back. Because then we'll we go. Oh, lovely. We're nice and tall. We think reading thoughts. That gives you a workout anyway. And then we go wee, and we go up with the head and sink down. There we go. Right, that will probably let's move these back the way. We'll do a little bit of silk reading and then back on. All 5. So everybody's improved. Everybody.
I do that when I sit down at night now.
Yeah, just do it a couple of extra times. You
Well,
only,
if I do that, then the cushion that I've got on there doesn't slide back.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
still down, yeah.
Because you're not, you know, you're not sort of flumping on it. I mean, let's go back to that one. I mean, Pip the dog, he's really good at flumping on people. but you know, he can get up very fast as well, you know, especially if he sees a squirrel outside, and just, yeah, but, so yeah, I'm back in my shared house again after a week of cat sitting in this lovely house. It only brought one mouse in, so that was nice. So it's left there right in full display on the carpet. Oh, lovely. So I'm going to have to move outside, but thanks for bringing me this morning. That's a lovely house. That's very kind of you.
You're one nice birds.
Oh God,
You end up with feathers.
feathers everywhere. Oh, bits of
Yeah, it's,
yeah. It's just not, you know, you just think, well, look, you've got your cat food, can't do something.
lessons.
So let's do our, so transfer the weight, turn the waist, transfer the weight. So when I get back from Reading, I'll probably be doing this all different. Is it? Yeah, he's doing like a basics day, and then he's doing like the two basic. I'm not going to do the complicated stuff because I'd rather just do basics, because I teach basics. I don't teach none of the complicated. I do the complicated stuff in my own practice, but I'd rather learn that off my teachers in Reading. They've got a thing on Sunday, so I'm going to go to that. So I'm going to spend 2 days with the master and then hang out with my main teachers, which is quite. I'm spending a weekend in Reading. It's exciting. So we're just breathing. That's much better, everybody. So you don't have to go as wide as my legs. Just do, you can do it up here. I've done it up here with the scubas when, you know, because that one could be a bit character building. I mean, I have to do it like that because my teacher said you need to work on your legs more. Why aren't you saying, come on, do it properly? Right. So you just, you know, you just do what your teacher says. But not everybody's legs can do that. So as long as you're sinking your hips, you're still going to be working your legs just by doing it, you know, the doing it in Wu Chi. So this is horse stance, Ma Bu in dreadful Chinese, dreadful Mandarin. So yeah, I really miss my student. I used to have this amazing student who was actually Chinese. Every time I said anything like Tai Chi Chuan or Chancy Gong or Ma Bu or Gong Fu or whatever, she'd just burst out laughing and then say the word properly. I said, I said that. No, you didn't. So it's yeah. Oh, I really miss that. It's really good. It just helped cultivate my, you know, mysterious air and guru nature and all that. Anyway, but there we are, marvelous. So yeah, I'm looking into I think the t-shirts, they're going to cost like 20 quid each, and that's with us not making any money. So I've been kind of tempted to just buy a fake silk suit just for a laugh. It's like, look like one of the grandmasters. But they want to buy a whole bunch of them. But the Bramley Court where I work, the care homes, we have a Tai Chi class. We want a display. And I said, well, we could have a display team. They're really excited with the idea of a display team. With us dressed in the sun. With the music. Fantastic. All of us in our, you know, because it's an all seated class. A lot of them are in wheelchairs. And like, yeah, no, this is good. Because they like doing drama as well. They do drama every week with this play, and they do plays and things. So they've got into dressing up now. So We could dress up as Tai Chi masters, do the displays. Yeah, I was just thinking if we could just have a special, you know, maybe for the Chinese New Year or something. We could all dress up in our silk suits. Help. Well, it's not just China, it's Lunar New Year. It's not just they celebrate it in Korea and related, all sorts of different countries do the Lunar New Year, but it'd be a good way of helping, you know, our friends celebrate it by dressing up in Tai Chi suits. Very good. So we just breathe in, and then. So with the silk breathing, you can use it with footwork. So I've done it where you step like that, and then you can step, and you can do the side step, and then this is called dragon wags its tail. Dragon wags its tail. So she did it with a step, but you could also do it stepping behind, and that's like a more trickier one. But careful, if you had a hip replacement, you have to be a bit careful with that, because obviously but that's the dragon wags its tail. I just love that. Just love that. And then also with when you do it together, it becomes cloud hands, where the hands are like clouds, and then you can do walking forward. You can walk backwards as well. Toe hill. So that's where all the balance stuff comes in, really handy. Really good. Yeah, I think we should stop for tea, don't you? Yay, tea time. Right, it's tea time. I'm going to pause the video, and then we'll do a little bit. We're going to have a look at what I learned from Mark. So I'm not allowed to broadcast that, so never mind. But see you later. Finish quite quickly. So for those of you watching at home, we were going through the Heaven's Breath Qigong set, which I'm not allowed to teach in public yet, which is why you haven't seen it. But we gave it a go, and it was really fun, wasn't it? Should we do that one again next week? Yes. Yeah, they're very easy. But my favourite one is it's a bit like when we're doing that one. So you swallow the energy, and then you bring it, and you can tap your tummy if you want, and then you like that, and then you go around and you clap, and then you go around like in a big figure 8 with the clapping, and then when you do it each side, you go and the clapping goes in a different direction, and you just feel wonderful, don't you? So it's pretty good. So let's go. I'm glad you. So hopefully I'm still waiting to be okayed by Mark to teach it, so I'm not recording it at the moment. When I teach it.
That is fun.
I'm glad it's like it. Yeah, he does that one outside in Birmingham in his Tai Chi in the Park class. Oh, they love it. And then the ha, so it's hum and the ha, and they're like, I think they're like healing sounds or something. And it's a very good one to do. And everybody likes it. So let's do this one. So just breathing in and just feeling the weight shift from side to side. So we did quite a lot today. So yeah, sorry for those of you watching at home. You're going to have to wait till next week. We'll go and see Mark Peters and learn Heaven's Breath Qigong off him. Then you'll do it quicker. So hopefully with this 7 o'clock lark, I'll be able to get to Emma's 8:30 classes and 9 AM on a Sunday classes. No problem. Because I'll have had to have got up at 7. Yeah. And then just come up like this, breathe in, breathe out. In. Without, and then embrace the tiger returns around. So I'll put the chairs away, someone wants to do pushing up, but great. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, I'll add that to our list. And you can do all of that sitting down as well. I mean, apart from walking around, you'd have to adapt as well. That's quite good. Frighten all the neighbours. And one more time. And then rub the hands together and polish the face. And then rub the hands together again. And then go back and rub. Oh. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountains. So. Right hand, left hand over the top, feet together and down. Well done. But we'll be using video. Okay, thanks. Thank you at home. Yeah, we'll do a bit of temporary. All right.